Stay tuned. We will start the Boss Health Matters podcast shortly. Please go and like, share, and subscribe to help us reach more people. If you have any questions or answer, you can text or call 1-855-NOW-BOSS, 1-855-669-2677.
Opening up the phone lines. Let's see who's on the other end.
Thank you for calling. Please hold for the next available representative.
Opening up the phone lines. Let's see who's on the other end.
Thank you for calling. Please hold for the next available representative.
Stay tuned. We will start the Boss Health Matters podcast shortly. Please go and like, share, and subscribe to help us reach more people. If you have any questions or answer, you can text or call 1-855-NOW-BOSS, 1-855-669-2677.
This is the Boss Health Matters podcast, where the body is the boardroom, the soul runs the company, and the divine is the CEO. We don't guess, we detect and correct. You're tuned into the Boss Health Matters podcast. Hey everybody, I'm Gregory Hall, the Quantum Health Boss, and we're coming here with an impromptu session, but the body is the boardroom, and the soul runs the company, and the divine should be the CEO. If we don't manage our bodies, somebody else will, and we'll get billed for it. Boss Health Matters podcast was made for people who have been lied to, brushed off, or told just to live with it. If the divine has aligned you to hear this, you're not here by accident. This space, though, is where confused minds get clarity and excuses come to die. We don't just guess about our health here. We detect and correct it. And I'm going to do my best to keep on bringing on practitioners, survivors, speakers that know how to do that too. So we stop running to medicine when it's really needed. And we got to fire the current management so we can hire the soul management. And again, we are live right now. I know it's an impromptu session, but you can call 1-855-NOW-BOSS. That's 1-855-NOW-BOSS. If you have any questions for me, the guest, or you want to share your story, maybe the guest is going to be moving you. So today we're going to be bringing on a new guest. So we're not just talking about weight loss. We're going to be talking about rebirth. My guest didn't just shed pounds. She shed pain, fear, and the lies that were told to her she wasn't enough. Let's welcome Jatoyia Armour. She's the founder of Bariatric Paths, a woman who turned surgery scars into sacred strategy. Let's bring her on here. Hey there, Jatoyia.
Hello.
Nice to finally meet you. I'm great. And
yes.
I just wanted to make sure that I highlighted your story as soon as possible. Why? Because there's a lot of people in that weight loss kind of mode. You know, we think about wanting to lose the weight either from not feeling well or some sort of incident that comes up. And I wanted to highlight your story alone so we can serve somebody with this, because, you know, as I just told you before, I have a little bit of my story, but I know you have your own podcast and you told your story a few times. So I'm going to do this a little bit differently. And I'm just going to come out. I'm going to ask you a few questions, if that's okay with you.
Let's do it.
All right. What was the moment that broke you wide open when you realized the version of me can't survive another day?
I used to be an educator, and one day I was standing in the hallways on hallway duty, watching the kids, get to class, and I could feel like the bottom of my back going numb. And because I had just been standing for so long, and I felt like, oh my gosh, my weight is literally crushing me. And that was very scary. And that was kind of like my wake up call that, yeah, I got to do something.
Oh, wow. When the world saw you smiling, what was the truth that you were hiding behind that strength?
That I wasn't happy. I always had that cute for a big girl type of complex. And, just because I'm big don't mean I'm not pretty. But it also doesn't mean that I was happy. And I knew I wanted to do more and I couldn't because of my weight. But at the time, I felt like I couldn't do anything about it. So there was no need to stay in that funk of, being limited. So I would just kind of smile and be like, I'm good. Because if I smile enough and if I say it enough, everyone else will believe it. And then hopefully I'll start believing it. But of course I didn't.
I hear you on that one. What lie about being a strong Black woman almost cost you your healing, do you think?
I think because I was trying to be a strong Black woman, I think it cost me the reality that I did need change and I did need to do something. And it's okay to ask for help and be vulnerable enough to admit that.
When you looked in the mirror post-surgery, what was harder, accepting your new body or forgiving your old self?
Depends on the day. Because sometimes I will look at my body and I'm just like, who is this? I don't look like me. I would get to the point where my face did not look like me. And I was just like, I don't know who this person is. And then some days I would be like, how did you ever get that big? Like, how did no one tell you like you need to lose weight? And then I'll be mad that I was that big at one point. So it will go back and forth. Sometimes I love the new me and hate the old me. And then sometimes I'm just like, I don't know who this new person is. I'm not comfortable in that new skin. So I'm trying to see if I can go back to my jolly self.
I mean, I think you kind of answered it, but really, me as a holistic practitioner, I try to dive into the emotional aspect of, why we get into the physical aspect, right? Mm-hmm. But I know your confidence rose and went down with the weight loss, but did it expose deeper wounds that you didn't realize before?
I think one thing that it definitely exposed that I did not realize, especially, I'm a mom of 3 and 2 of my boys are on the spectrum. And again, I was an educator and I did everything for everybody else. I poured into everyone else. And I think this journey has taught me how to really take care of me and starting to listen to me and what I need and reflecting that's not something I did at all. And I was telling myself it's okay, but it wasn't.
Wow. So, I mean, the journey always continues, but if you can trade 10 pounds for 10 more years of peace, would you?
Yeah, 10 pounds is nothing. Not 100 though.
That's cool. That's cool. My question is, how did your faith evolve when the weight came off, but the emotional weight?
I think through this journey, I've gotten even closer with my faith because I feel that that's the only way I got here. And that's what's going to sustain me. So I definitely believe that when you're going on this journey, it's a physical journey, but it's also a mental journey and a spiritual. Like all three have to get in line. And so it forced me to pray more, forced me to reflect more, have devotion, because it just put me in that mindset to keep going, to look at the wounds and forgive myself and grow, to continue to work out when I didn't feel like it, because I'm doing this for me and making me a whole better. So it definitely gave me the strength to continue on.
Oh, that's definitely cool. But I want to know, what does your prayer life sound like when you don't recognize the person in the mirror?
I just ask for strength to love who I am and to learn who I am, this new person, and how this person can carry on in the work that I'm destined to do. And I feel like that's what led me to Bariatric Paths, because this journey is a tough one. And that community is so vital. And I feel like through this journey, I have learned to not only speak up for myself and encourage myself, but also help and encourage others.
That's great. Was healing ever made you feel lonely? Like people outgrew you? People that you once loved?
Absolutely. Because you're in a different mindset and your day to day has different meaning. And so now it's, are you worth my hour to go out to lunch? Like, what am I getting from this? Am I worth the conversation that we're about to have? Is it worth listening to you for 3 hours where nothing's changed and I'm just tired and you're still the same? I haven't grown from this. You haven't learned from this. It really made me kind of reevaluate people in my life, and not just friends, family, even like the relationship with my husband kind of changed, because when I started putting me first, I started evaluating those relationships on how they benefit me in whatever way they meant to benefit me. And if they weren't, then I started evaluating, okay, do I need to change the dynamic? Do I need to address some things so that this relationship is beneficial? Or is it time to say, be blessed, I wish you no harm, but I'm good over here, you be good over there. And so depending on the person, depending on the answer.
Yeah, 100%. I definitely share the same answer that you just gave. But you just been through the medical system. What's the part that they never prepared you for?
The mental. I say that all the time. It is definitely a mental battle going through weight loss, because even after the surgery, yes, you're going to initially lose that weight and you're going to be like, yes, I lost so much weight like so quickly. But 6 months, 7 months, a year down the road, the weight stops. And then the work really begins for you to consistently keep going and to keep losing and to maintain. And that's when you have to really start thinking about your relationship with food and how you use food. If it's a stressor, like if it helps with you when you're stressed, if you have no ability to control yourself around certain foods, do you have to monitor what you eat, how you eat? all of those things come into play. And sometimes, depending on the person, they might not address that until after the surgery. But it's definitely that mental battle with just your own thoughts, arguing with yourself in your head about should you have chips or pretzels. Like those are the type of things that not necessarily was kind of explained to me, or, even just like, hey, look out for this. It was those times where I really had to just kind of battle and figure it out on my own. And that's where prayer comes in, and that, because you definitely need that kind of strength to be able to say no to something that you've said yes to for so long. Yeah. And I say this all the time. If you're a crackhead, you could just get rid of crack and, you have a fighting chance to be healed. But when you're a food addict, you need food to live. Like you can't just cold turkey with food. So you really have to learn how to deal with those triggers actively, daily, hourly, in order for this to be successful. And I think that mental piece was not addressed as much as it could have been.
Oh yeah, 100%. I definitely believe that there's definitely work on the mental side, the emotional side, and nothing is sustainable unless you have the divine power with you. And I learned that the hard way. But if big pharma or mainstream medicine were listening right now, what would you tell them?
I think the industry as a whole, they need to regulate the process. I feel like the buildup is decent, but essentially once the surgery is done, they're done. And I don't think they do enough to really build a complete program to guide their patients through the post-op phase. I felt like pre-op, they held my hand. I had classes. I was meeting with a dietitian. Like I really felt like support. But then after the surgery, I didn't have it as much as I needed it. And that's another reason why I created Bariatric Paths, because I was looking for something like Bariatric Paths, like just talking to people and say, is this normal? Am I thinking this? Like, am I the only one thinking this? Am I the only one dealing with this? And it really wasn't out there. It's a whole bunch of Facebook groups or TikToks, but that is like the wild, wild west. It can be a mixture of negative, positive, all kinds of crazy diets and suggestions. Should you drink water? Should you not drink water? Have a straw? Like it's so much of noise that you still don't feel support. And so that's why I created Bariatric Paths, because I was like, some people legitimately just want support. We know what we should and shouldn't do. We have the list. It's not necessarily the medical piece, but that support to just say, hey, I get it. Today was hard. We had to drink a whole 60 ounces of water and I only got through 20, and just be okay with just listening and supporting without judgment.
100%. I wish I had somebody to call. I'm going to get your phone number after the show, okay?
Yes, you could definitely call me, text me, be like, "Woo, I did not eat enough protein." I say, "It's okay, buddy. Go have some eggs."
Do you think healing is an inside job or a team sport? And who's really on your team?
I think it's both. Like some of the healing you have to do on your own personally, just so that you're successful in it. But then once you get to that point where you take ownership of your healing and you know what you need to do, that team is there to help you, stay on track, keep you motivated, be your cheerleading squad. My team is my family, my husband, my best friend, my mom. Those are the ones that I can, call and be like, okay, like I still got these 10 pounds. I need to do this. I'm going to do this. And you got it. okay, what you need to do? Like, you want to work out together? We're going to, log on and do a YouTube video or something. But they're the ones that they never once have said you can't do it, or that seems like a lot. Now they definitely say, like, I don't want to do what you're doing. Exactly. Like, they don't want to get surgery, but they're definitely encouraging on that journey of just like keeping me accountable and being my cheerleaders. And I think that's what's needed.
Cool. I just want to take the moment to tell my viewers to make sure that they like, subscribe, and share out this live. And make sure you hit the bell icon so you can know that we go live and you can get all of the videos. And I just want to remind you that we are live. And if you are watching, the phone number is 1-855-NOW-BOSS. That's 1-855-669-2677. And if you don't catch us live, you can still call and leave a message, and I will make sure that Jatoyia gets your message. But if you do want to reach her, it's right down at the bottom on the ticker. It's bariatricpaths.com. bariatricpaths.com, and she will definitely give you some information if you're wondering about what to do before, or if you already had it and you definitely need support, like how she said she didn't feel she got the support that she needed after the doctors got their money. She is there waiting for you to, we're here to serve. Like, we really want you to be successful and getting to where you want to be. And that's why we're here doing what we're doing. So just moving along here, I've got a few more questions for you. But you just didn't lose weight. You built a new woman. What blueprint are you following now that maybe somebody needs to hear?
Well, one, everything I do is now intentional. I realized I was going through the motions with a lot of things, work, home life, everything. So now as soon as I wake up, all the way down to when I go to sleep at night, everything is intentional and it's purposeful, whether it's purposeful for me or for my family or something where it's going to be a benefit. So that's the first thing. I have to plan now. I can't just wing it. So when it comes to my exercise and my diet and what I need to eat, not really diet because I don't diet, but making sure that I eat my protein, drink my water, all of that, I have like a little checkbox every day. I'm going to drink my water, 68 ounces, or really 80 ounces, 80 ounces of water. I'm going to do my protein, at least one shake a day. I'm going to try to work out for 30 minutes, make sure I take my vitamins. So those staples have now become like a part of what I do on a daily basis. But I think the biggest thing is now whenever I'm making a decision, whether it's eating, working out, I just ask like, how is it benefiting me? And that kind of guides my day now and make me very much more intentional.
Very, very cool. So those days when the self-love doesn't feel like it, what do you do then?
That's when I pray. It's like, oh, Jesus, help me, Lord. Because I mean, that's real. Every day isn't going to be like let's get it. Let's go. Like some days I'm just like, I don't want to do it. I don't feel like doing it. And even that is honoring myself and honoring my needs and being able to say, it's okay. I don't want to work out today. It's okay. I'm going to take a break and give my body rest because maybe that's what my body needs more right now. Rest more than burning calories and not being too hard on myself when I say no, either no to working out or no to an invitation or no to a meeting or no to a favor. No is like really like my favorite word now. And I didn't realize I didn't say it as often until I started. And everyone's like, what? Like they're shocked when I be like, no, I can't, or I'm not going. They're like surprised because I was that yes. But now for me, it'll be a no, you have fun, but I'm gonna stay home.
You got the check? I'll be there.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you rebuild your confidence when your body changes faster than your identity?
I'm still working on that part. I am, because some days I'll put on some leggings and I'm like, oof, yes. And then other days I've become as critical of myself, sometimes even more critical of myself than before the weight loss. I feel like now I'm just like, oh my gosh, that roll. Oh my gosh, the loose skin. I didn't even look at myself that much when I was plus size, but it's also probably because I was avoiding. I didn't want to look at myself because then it became 387 pounds. Whew, when you look at that, you look like you 387 pounds.
Yeah.
So it's like now that I'm looking, I'm at 225 and I'm working on that last 15. But now I'm like analyzing like how I need to, that one little flubby part right there. I'm doing some more work on it. So, but irregardless, I'm loving myself.
Amen.
And I'm happy where I'm at. I am healthy. I am here for me. I am here for my babies. So even if I don't absolutely love what I see in the mirror, I remind myself like, hey, we're not 387 pounds. So we're doing pretty damn good.
Amen for that. Amen for that.
So yeah, that's my confidence booster. You're not 387. And that's why I put it on I have a tattoo and I got it a year after my surgery and it has 387 at the top to remind me like, as long as we're not back there, we're killing it.
Yeah, I found myself the other day. I got on the scale and I was like, bro, 244? Like, come on. Nah. It's like,
where you come from?
Let's go back down. Let's go back down.
Yeah.
So trying to get back under 200. So I would have been there already, as I said, but maybe I'll do some fasting next week. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But I really want to know, what is your message to the woman or man that's tired of being the strong one?
Don't be. It's okay. The world will keep going if you take a break. And you might be surprised at how much they don't need you. It might hurt your feelings a little bit, but it's okay. You can be vulnerable. You can be honest, because in that honesty, that is where you find your strength to know what truly serves you and how to truly serve others without sacrificing yourself. So it's okay. Let it go.
I think this show is going to be one to remember, and I want to bring you back on the show again. It's really been a really pleasure for me. And I just want to say that we are not here to survive, but we are here to manage what the divine has built. Right?
Exactly.
But awareness without action is wasted faith. The design designs you to lead, not wait. Manage your body, protect your temple, and live like a boss so you can become a leader like Jatoyia Armour. Thank you so much, and we're going to wrap this up.
Thank you for having me. It was my pleasure.
Do you feel in tune with your body? Nearly 70% of Americans don't. They say the healthcare system isn't meeting their expectations. Why? Modern medicine often focuses on symptoms, while innovation is slowed by bureaucracy, outdated systems, and cost. Millions of people are looking for empowering solutions that align with the body. rather than override it to support a longer, more vibrant life. Powerful wellness tools are available to help, but few know they exist. They can accurately allow us to assess and understand our body. Your body is composed of trillions of vibrating cells constantly communicating via subtle frequencies, just like satellite systems, Wi-Fi, and radio waves. These communication signals are part of your natural biofield, but daily exposure to environmental stressors, technology, and emotional pressure can influence those frequencies. This interference may affect how you feel, focus, and function. Supporting your body's natural frequency patterns may help you reconnect with clarity, calm, and balance. The question is, how can you tune into those patterns and learn from them? The answer is in the palm of your hand. Meet AO Scan technology. AO Scan is an advanced wellness program that simply helps support a healthy biofield. Using proprietary algorithms and a library of frequency blueprints, the AO Scan identifies variances and delivers supportive frequencies designed to encourage balance and harmony. What can AO Scan do for you? Here are just a few unique tools inside the system. Let's start with our most popular module, Cephi. Need support with energy, focus, or restful sleep? Cephi, or Subtle Energy Frequency Imprinter, helps you broadcast or imprint subtle frequencies aligned with your personal wellness goals. Choose from thousands of frequency playlists designed to support mental clarity, emotional ease, seasonal transitions, and more. Let's move to another powerful module within the AO Scan, Inner Voice. Your voice reveals more than words. It reflects your current energetic and emotional tone. Inner Voice records a 10-second voice sample and uses sound harmonization to create custom audio tracks that promote emotional awareness and inner calm. These tones incorporate elements like binaural beats, harmonics, and color suggestions for a multi-sensory wellness experience. Listen a few times a day to help cultivate presence, confidence, and emotional clarity. Up next, we have vitals, body systems, and comprehensive scans. These features offer a deeper look at your body's energetic patterns. Using blueprint frequencies, you can explore insights related to common themes such as energy flow, stress response, or physical resilience. Vitals gives a quick snapshot of frequency trends across multiple energetic themes. Body Systems maps frequency patterns associated with different functional systems. Comprehensive explores even more layers of vibrational data tied to organs, bones, and cells, offering expanded insight into your energetic profile. Next is Easy Scan. In just 6 minutes, Easy Scan combines 3 powerful features: Inner Voice, Vitals, and Comprehensive into one seamless experience. It delivers a unified frequency-based report that helps you explore and understand your current energetic state and how to support it through daily practices. Feeling unfocused or ungrounded? Try Quick Scan. It offers short wellness experiences throughout your day. Choose sessions like Supercharger, Relax, Grounding, or Focus. Each one is designed to support your mood and mindset. Last, but far from least, is AO MindSync. AO MindSync lets you record and customize powerful affirmations in your own voice. Combine tones, music, and emotional intent into a guided listening experience that helps reinforce your mindset and personal goals. All of these features, and many more, are designed to help you reconnect, realign, and restore balance to your biofield. As Albert Einstein said, "The future of medicine is frequency. That future is closer than you think. It's already in your hands." Welcome to Possibility. Welcome to AO Scan,